Hello students, today I have a very important topic for you and that topic is notice writing. Before we dig deeper into the topic, we must know what is a notice after all. Well, a notice is a formal piece of writing. It gives us information. It is mostly pinned up or pasted on special boards meant for this purpose. Some notices, for example, notices from government departments, they are written in newspapers. So, what is a notice? It is a piece of information which is used by individuals and organizations to announce events, a meeting, sudden declaration of a holiday, a trip, issuing public instructions, making appeals, and extending invitations. An effective notice includes the following important points. Firstly, it has the name of the organization, school, colony on the top. The word notice is always written in bold letters. Then, a date on which the notice is issued. A suitable heading. Purpose of writing the notice, that is meeting or an appeal, etc. All the relevant details like date, time and venue, program, duration, etc. are clearly stated. Signature, name and designation of the person writing the notice is a must. Notice is always written in third person. And remember, notice is written in a box in not more than 50 words. Let us discuss the format of notice writing. First and foremost, draw a box with the help of a pencil. In the box, you have to mention the name of the institution. For example, the name of the school. If the name of the school is given in the question, write that particular name. Otherwise, write ABC School in the center of the box. Under that, you have to write the name of the city. Again, if the name of the city is given, write that name. Otherwise, write XYZ city. Beneath that, mention the word notice in bold letters. In the fourth line on the extreme left, you have to mention the date where follow this particular format. Write the day followed by month followed by year. In the next line, write the heading. Now this particular heading will depend on the question. Write the heading in bold letters again. Do not leave any line anywhere in notice. Under the heading, start with the content. Start the content again from the extreme left. Begin by writing "This is to inform" followed by the necessary details, which includes the purpose, the details like date, time, venue and sequence, etc. Remember, the content is always written in around 50 words. After the content is written, mention the signature, the name, the designation of the person who has issued the notice. In the end, close the box. Now we shall be discussing few samples of notice writing. This is a sample notice of an event. The question reads, you are Tarun, a head boy of Don Bosco School, New Delhi. Your school is going to organize a puppet making competition for classes 6 to 8. Draft a notice informing the students about the competition, asking them to submit their entries by 15 December 2021. Inform that there will be 4 prizes. Write the notice in not more than 50 words and put it in a box. So we begin by making a box first. Then we're going to follow the format as mentioned earlier. Now in the content, We have to begin with, this is to inform all the students of classes 6 to 8. As it is mentioned in the question that this particular notice is for classes 6 to 8, that the school is going to organize. Now here, most of us make a mistake by writing our school is going to organize. Let me tell you children, we're not going to use any personal pronouns here, right? So we will simply write the school is going to organize a puppet making competition. Then it is followed by the DTV, which comes in sequence always. So first you're going to write the date on which it will be organized, the time, then comes the venue. So we have written 20th December from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the school assembly hall. We have also mentioned that the top 4 puppet makers will be awarded by the judges, and the interested students should give their names to the undersigned latest by 15 December. This is also important, the date of submission. Then we will be signing as Tarun and writing his name followed by his designation, that is head boy, and in the end we're going to close the box. Let us review the value points of the notice we have discussed. The notice should have the name of the event. It should also have the targeted participants. Then comes very important details, that is DTV of the event, which is always written in sequence. If the prizes or awards are given, then we have to mention that too. And let us not forget the date of registration. So these are the value points that you must remember while writing a notice for an event. The second sample is about an article which was lost. So if you come across such kind of notice, you have to follow all this. The question says, you are Mihir or Mahira, a student of class 6. You are a student of St. Paul's School, Gurdaspur. Your Milton water bottle was lost in school playground yesterday during recess. Draft a notice giving all the details in about 50 words. Put the notice in a box. Remember children, we always have to begin with a box. Then we have to follow the format. The name of the school, the city, notice in bold letters, date, the heading, then comes the body of the notice, which says this is to inform the students of all the classes. Now, this particular notice is for everyone. So, we have mentioned students of all the classes, that a brand new water bottle was lost yesterday. We have to reveal the DTV now. Yesterday, that is the date, then followed by time, that is during recess, and followed by venue, which is playground. Then you can also mention all the details of the article which was lost. You can mention its color, its size, its brand, whatever it is. So here we have written it is black in color and is of Milton Company. Then whosoever finds it, kindly return it to the undersigned at the reception. A suitable reward is promised. Then we are going to sign as Mihir or Mahira. Write the name Mihir Mahira and the designation, that is student of class 6. After that, we would be closing the box. Let us review the value points of the notice where the article was lost. Here you have to first mention the article which was lost, the DTV in sequence, then mention all the identification marks like color, company, size, etc. Then whom to contact, when and where, and in the end also mention the promise of a reward. The third sample of notice writing is about an article which was found. Here you are Sarojini Gautam, the head girl of your school. You've been asked to write a notice regarding a gold stud found in the school library. Children, take a close look at this notice. It is a very short notice, a very precise one, which does not include any details because it is a found case. And the name of the school and the name of the city is not given in this question. So we have written ABC school and XYZ city. Rest, the format is the same. The date followed by the heading, which is in this case a gold stud found. We begin the content by writing, "This is to inform the students of all the classes that a gold stud was found yesterday during fourth period in the school library." Again, we have mentioned the DTV in sequence. You have to follow the sequence everywhere. You must not forget that. Then we have to even say this, that anyone who has lost it can identify. He has to identify the article and claim it from the lost property room during school working hours. You have to mention the time as well. Then sign it as Sarojini Gautam. Write the name Sarojini Gautam followed by designation, that is head girl. In the end, close the box. Let us review the value points of the notice that we have just discussed about the article which was found. Remember that you have to mention that this particular article was found. Secondly, you have to give the DTV in sequence. Thirdly, write the purpose, that is to identify and claim the article. Then whom to contact, when and where. Remember, a notice of lost property that was found doesn't include details of article because it will be used by the writer to ascertain whether the person making the claim is a genuine owner of that property or not. With this, we have reviewed all the points. Finally, I have a checklist for you which you can use to see whether you have written an effective notice or not. First and foremost, you have to check, have I used the correct format? That is the name of the institution or organization, the word notice in bold letters, the date in correct format, heading again in bold letters, the content which is not exceeding the word limit of 50 words, signature, name and designation of the writer. Have I written the clear purpose of the notice? Have I included all the necessary details which includes DTV in sequence accurately? Have I drawn an outline box around the draft? Have I written notice in a connected paragraph without any spelling or grammatical errors? Have I avoided using personal pronouns? If the answer to all these questions is yes, then you are good to go. Thank you.